Hi, this is Autism Mommy. It is July 26, 2023. Um, I have been, I have been, that just sounds like I'm saying it wrong, not using proper grammar, but for the most part, I haven't been up on my game with uploading content like I wanted to, but we all know that life happens and you never predict, you can never tell what will happen in life that kind of might give you that little left hook and knock you down to the ground, and you kind of have to regroup, get up, dust yourself off, and try again. And that's pretty much what has happened. Just a lot of different circumstances that I just didn't feel adequate in making content. And I try to be very intentional about what I want to put out in the atmosphere, especially on this channel. And if I feel emotional, if I feel just having so many different things going on in my life, sometimes it can trickle over into the content that I want to create. And I never want to open that type of door. We're human. We have human emotions. When we're hurting, we hurt. When we're disappointed, we feel disappointed. And I remember creating a video not too long ago. I listened to it and I deleted it. I was going to upload it and my spirit said no. And you have to listen to your spirit, because the spirit is not going to lead you in the wrong direction. So this audio is on the cusp of a new school year. School starts very soon, and I'm excited about that. I can't wait to see what new things my children will learn, what milestones they will accomplish, and just I go into it every year expecting a great year. I go into it every year expecting amazing goals, and my children never disappoint me. Even if it's something that other people might think is minute or small, I celebrate it. I celebrate the accomplishment, from the smallest thing where they may put their shoes on the right foot, or knowing how to open a door. All of it's wonderful. Cleaning up after themselves. I celebrate it all, because last year they probably wasn't able to do it. The new year they were able to do it, and we want to do positive reinforcement. And my children thrive on positive reinforcement. They thrive on compliments and praise. That is something that makes them want to do, and they continue to do it. And the more compliments they get, the better they get at things. And I'm so thankful for that, because, they could want incentives as far as, candy or toys. It could have been a ton of things that could have been reinforcements, but just praise and saying, I'm proud of you, great job, you're amazing. They enjoy that. Something new that I started doing, when I usually pray for my children, I usually say silent prayers. I would like touch each of them on their shoulder or hold their hands, and I would pray quietly. And a good friend of mine suggested for me to start praying out loud, and it made a great difference. I started doing that, and I would call each of their names out as I'm praying, and the looks on their face, it was such a beautiful thing to see. So now when I pray out loud, and it's been making a huge difference. It is bringing a different type of atmosphere in our home and in our surrounding, and it's beautiful for me. Um, Starting out, I was married. I had my children during the marriage, and not for 1 minute I thought that I would be a single parent, and let alone a single parent to three special needs children. And again, life happens. You don't predict the future. You never know what's going to happen. But what you can do is you pick yourself up and you make the most of it. You don't complain. You don't gripe. You look at everything that could be positive. And your mindset kind of takes you into the direction of where you need to go. If your mindset is negative, then everything that you see will be negative. No matter how good something happens, you're going to focus on that negative, and that's how you operate. But when you switch gears, even the worst day that you can have, if you find that glimmer of light, you hold on to that glimmer of light and you press your way through it. You might say, hey, I have on all white. I fell in the mud today, and my whole outfit was muddy. But hey, my hair still looks good. So, you hold on to that. You hold on to that piece of positivity, and you move forward in it with a purpose. Because the more you start thinking positive, the more the situation looks grim. But when you find that positive, your mind starts focusing on so much other things that's positive. And then before you know it, it's just all good. All good. It might be something that other people will look at like, I don't understand that. I don't understand how you got that done. I don't understand this happened to you, but you still smile. You're still nice. You're still kind. That's because of thinking. That's because of you choose to be positive in every situation. I'm a person that I've always said I'm a realist. I can point out 100 different scenarios. It can go this way, it can go that way, it can go that way. But what I learned this year, why waste your brain cells on this shoulda, coulda, wouldas? Focus on what you need to focus on and keep pushing through. Because you can think of 100 situations and none of them can manifest, none of them can come into fruition. But if you just push your way through, keep it positive, and before you know it, another situation that you thought was an obstacle is gone. It took care of itself. And that's how I'm going into the rest of my life. And that's what I want my children to take from me. I want them to be able to focus on everything positive. Everything positive. Yes, we see some negative things, we hear negative things, but we don't let that consume us. We're not going to let it consume us. We push through. We push through with a purpose. And that is what I'm thinking about right now. This audio is random, but when I think about it, push through with a purpose. Or we can flip it. Let your purpose push you through. And with that being said, I'm Autism Mommy. Have an awesome rest of your week. Awesome rest of this month. an awesome rest of the year on purpose. And let your purpose push you through. Autism Mommy out. Thank you.